Where are we now? Number 4, Part 1. We sail our homeland, Australia. The east coast, from the port of Bundaberg south down to Sydney and back up to Bundaberg. We start this part of our journey off at the port of Bundaberg in the Burnett River at Burnett Head.
Darling,
Yeah.
just for Mark, that Mark Goodall bloke, where are we, darling?
Mark, we're at Burnett Head.
Sunrise over Fraser Island. We anchored in 3 separate locations on the north end of Fraser Island. We weigh anchor and set sail, heading north up around the top of Fraser Island, up around the Breaksea Spit or the North Cardinal before we head south down the east coast. This was our view of Moreton Island, outside the Tangalooma Wild Dolphin Resort. This was our track as we navigated our way into this amazing waterway called the Brisbane River, all the way up to the Pile Moorings just outside the Botanical Gardens. We sailed in past the port of Brisbane. Under the Gateway Bridge, where we met a P&O cruise liner coming out. And up under the Story Bridge, all the way into the heart of the city. After spending a lovely time in the city of Brisbane, we sailed back over to Moreton Island and then back down the east coast further south down to Aluka Yamba. Another beautiful sunrise, this time from the yacht basin in front of Aluka. We spent a lovely Christmas here at Aluka with Diane and Paul off their yacht Graf Spee. Just after Christmas, we set sail further south, all the way down to Port Stephens. Port Stephens is another beautiful natural harbour on the east coast. We stopped in Salamander Bay. After Salamander, we moved across to the beautiful Fame Cove. Port Stephens further south to the iconic Sydney Harbour. Happy crew as we sail in past the North Head. We hang a right and go up into Manly Cove. We moved Anacam across to Rose Bay so we could get a better view of the Sydney Harbour Bridge and the fireworks for New Year's Eve. We sail further west in this harbour. For the first time, we go under the Sydney Harbour Bridge. We take in the views with the city in the background, the ferry terminals and the famous Sydney Opera House. We were about to go under the bridge and a commuter ferry came out at us. Luckily, we missed. We go up into Bald's Head Bay, the home of HMAS Waterhen. Beautiful spot to sit and watch the world go by. We head back up into Rose Bay, where the seaplane terminal is. We sail across to Athol Bay in front of the zoo, and then back under the bridge again, up to Iron Cove for some provisions. Back across to Bald's Head Bay, then through under the Anzac Bridge into Black Wattle Bay. Black Wattle Bay is the home of the Sydney Fish Market. We leave Black Wattle Bay, head back out into the main harbour, back through under the bridge, up to Middle Head, under the Spit Bridge and up to Craig Cove. From Craig Cove into Sailors Bay. Sailors Bay, we would put Anacam on a commercial mooring to have some time off the boat. From Sailors Bay up to Bantry Bay, where the historic gunpowder magazines are located. You can see the buildings in the background with the red roofs. They are the old powder magazines. From Bantry Bay was back around through under the Spit Bridge, back around through the Middle Harbour, and all the way up under the bridge once again to Berry Bay to celebrate Australia Day. It's where we dressed Anacam with all of the courtesy flags of all of the countries we've sailed to, just to celebrate our National Day. Our time in Sydney Harbour had come to an end. It was time to head north. This time we stopped in the Ku-ring-gai Chase National Park. First anchorage in here was Yeoman's Bay. Our second anchorage was Refuge Cove. We leave Refuge Cove and head on around and down to Pittwater and then back up to Morning Cove or Morning Bay, ready to start heading north once again all the way up to Nelson Bay in Port Stephens. This was the calm before the storm. It was time to head over to Bain Cove once again, where we had to take shelter from ex-tropical cyclone Debbie, and this was a photo that our dear friend Tanya took of us as we came into the cove. With the storm having passed through, was time to pack up and head out to go north once again, out the front of Port Stephens, out through the islands. Onward and upward we go, Port Stephens to Foster, and then Foster on to Port Macquarie. We are approaching the notorious Port Macquarie Bar. Once inside, we found the waters very tranquil. From Port Macquarie up to Coffs Harbour. It was dark when we arrived here last night. This was our views the very next morning. Coffs Harbour up to Lupi Amber. This time it was up the river, up under the Harwood Bridge, all the way to the Scottish heritage town of Maclean. We feel a little bit privileged where they shut the whole Pacific Highway to lift the bridge just to allow us to go through. The beautiful Clarence River is one amazing waterway. We anchor just across from the Scottish heritage town of Maclean. We leave the Clarence River behind and head further north, up to the Gold Coast. One of the first locations we dropped our hook in these waters was alongside Wave Break Island. Wave Break up into the Cooma River, all the way up just past the Gold Coast City shipyard and marina. Further north, the Gold Coast waters, all the way up to Macleary Island. Macleary Island, up across Moreton Bay, up to Brisbane once again. Brisbane across to Moreton Island, and then from Moreton Island up to Noosa Heads. Noosa up to Double Island Point. It was extremely windy here and very exposed to the Pacific Ocean swell. We only stayed here a few hours waiting for the tide to be right to cross the Wide Bay Bar. Very happy crew after we safely crossed the bar. We are securely anchored in Tin Can Bay, watching another sunset to mark the end of another day. Tin Can Bay up through the Sandy Straits up to Kingfisher.
Three balls.
We were having a lovely game of petanque on the beach on Fraser Island when we were rudely interrupted by this feisty little bloke.
Go away. Yeah, go and find something to eat. There's nothing here.
Kingfisher on Fraser Island, across Harvey Bay waters, when a pot of dolphin decided to hitch a ride on Anna Cam's bow. Safely back in the Bundaberg Port Marina, we were amazed to see a dear friend Eve on her beautiful yacht Auntie with her crew member Carmen on board, only a couple of slips away from us. They sailed across the Pacific at the same time we did.
Yeah.